Hello and welcome back to Surrey Build Weekly, episode 51. This week we are at Croham, where we've been for the last 6 weeks. Let's see progress in this terrible weather. So, as you can see, this is a rather large project. We have had around about 10 grab loads out of this project so far of muck and concrete rubble that was the existing garage, slab and small outhouse to the rear. I'm now going to show you what we've been up to. So, look, as you can see, one of the difficulties with doing work, especially brickwork in this weather, is our bricks are all wet. So the guys have designed this ingenious contraption where we're trying to heat the bricks up to dry them out to enable us to lay them so that they don't have as high moisture content. We've got this set up here where we've got acro props still remaining. And with this particular project, there was actually a question mark regarding this steel beam, which is an existing steel beam. What we like to do from an early point on design and build projects is we will design this knowing that all the ceilings will be flush. Unfortunately, this was a build only client, so came to us with plans, and we've had to interpret what we need to do with the existing structure. So this steel beam is actually now going to be lifted into the existing floor so that it creates a flush ceiling throughout. And we're going to batten down the existing floors so that they're all one height and meet the new glass doors at the rear. So the guys were just saying that this is the second option that they went with. They had a bigger tower yesterday that wasn't working as well, and it was using up a lot more gas, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. So we swapped to the small one, let it slow so they will slow dry.
Yeah. Ingenious.
Yes.
You should be a designer. Right, so what else have we been up to then, Chris? So I can see we've got all the floor joists in.
Yep, the floor joists are done. We've got the steel on yesterday.
Yep.
We've got the little one there as well.
Yep.
And
so am I right in saying this floor now, you've just got to finish a couple of noggins and you're ready to lay the chipboard on top?
Yep.
And we've got that special chipboard for the so we've got a waterproof layered chipboard that's going to go on this floor that allows us to leave it outside for 30 days, so we've got a nice safe working platform. And obviously the scaffold's now started and it's going round. So they've still got to finish that section there, have they?
Yep.
Okay.
And probably a little bit there as well, which we need for the wall that is going up.
Yep. Is that the same round here as well then? So yeah, they're going to need to bridge that out with some splays that come up off of those inside standards. Yep. And the same for there, for the porch.
For the porch.
Yeah, okay, fine. So, this project is actually a double-storey side wraparound and it has a glazed section in this element here. So there's going to be a nice glazed roof that comes down and meets a glazed vertical window here. We've then got 6 metre wide sliding doors, 2.4 high, which is great height, and that's going to be seamless through the room, the whole way through. This particular project as well, because access is tight, we asked the client whether they would like to dig out the rear patio sections as well at the same time. So we've dug them out to the 4.5 metres from where the doors will be, because we'll need to do a retaining wall and stairs up to the grass section. So that's all set, ready for the finishing touches over there. All the muck has been cleared out with the digger and dumper, which is now gone. It's always nice when we say goodbye to the digger and dumper so that we know that the sites are going to get cleaner. We've still got rubble where walls are still coming down, but once that's removed, probably at the end of this week, Chris?
Yes.
Once that's removed at the end of this week, we can then put a skip on the drive. We can make sure that all the waste is then tidied up. We're getting a nice clean working area, and hopefully in 2 weeks' time we'll be putting the roof on. So that's probably the plan. The weather's obviously not on our side, and it is very difficult when the weather is like this, but you know, some people say, is it more expensive to build in the winter? No, it's not. Should it be? Probably, because obviously we have downtime, you know, obviously we have the costs of moving bricks double-handed. So yeah, technically costs of extension should cost more, but we can't necessarily factor that into our costs. So generally, you know, builders or companies are hit with that cost just to facilitate the job. This job probably was better suited to the summer just because of how big it is, but we'd rather get it done for the client to enjoy in the summer. So stay tuned with us because this project is going to be exciting when it all comes together. So it's not just been Croham where the guys have been very busy this week. We've also been at Wodeland where the scaffold and the tin hat has been erected, the full strip out has commenced, and we've taken delivery of the steel beams in preparation for the new structural floor to the loft conversion there. We've also seen activity at Greenway in Epsom where the scaffolding was erected and steel beams have just been delivered. Thank you for joining me this week on Surrey Build Weekly. We have been over to Croham where we've seen much progress on a double-storey side and rear extension. You've seen clips from the Greenway and also from Wodeland, and next week we have our bakehouse office being featured within the channel. So please like and subscribe and we'll see you all next week.